Another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Parallel Quests featuring Videl as the only character I'll be playing as for the entirety of this run. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that random people join the lobby because we're going to be doing this on the online function. Eternal Rivals. According to this, the battle commences against the greatest of rivals. Will you be able to keep up with the two who have went beyond the limits to the real... Wait. Who have went beyond their limits to the real of gods. I think that's a typo. I think they were trying to say realm of gods. Okay. Big ol' L on the proofreaders over there. Anyway, today we are going to try to finish up as much of the parallel quests as possible. I do want to get this game finished up and ready, so that way we can move on to Dragon Ball Kakarot and the Naruto story game. So, make that as you will. So, Ben, this is going to be our last game for the day, the week. So I hope you're ready to buckle in and have some pretty good takes, because we are going to be looking at endgame stuff right now.
Fuck yes, let's do this.
Yes, so let's bring out Videl.
Believe it or not, I'm a martial artist.
Mm-hmm. She said it.
Of course you are, and you're so adorable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get that big old
Oh,
smile.
you're a good little girl. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Oh man.
She sounds so happy when she says it.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta give her props.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Now let's just have her do something cool so they can base her entire moveset around it. Alright, we gotta defeat Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta while we avoid the crumbling of the cereal being tossed inside the bowl.
Close enough.
What happened?
Goku, get it. Stop ignoring me, Goku.
Pain.
Stop ignoring me, Kakarot!
That was one heck of a move. Doesn't look like I should hold back here.
Going to Kaioken, Goku, huh?
Come on.
Goku.
Pathetic.
Don't hit me in the back.
Allow me to show you the true power of a Saiyan elite.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna call it quits here.
Okay, tag out. I'm fighting Vegeta now. Da da da.
What happened?
Oh, good. Oh, Goku's back on his feet. All right. Super Saiyan.
Come on. Let me see your power.
Take that, Vegeta. Oh.
This is getting annoying.
Thank you for that.
That was surprising. Pretty good. Not bad. But I'm not going to let you win this.
All right, Vegeta, get back up. We know you have more forms to cycle through. Or do we have to take out Goku?
Not good. Didn't think I'd be pushed this much. Lost?
Yes, you did, Goku.
Yes, you did, Goku.
Oh, Gogeta. Okay.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the bringer of your demise. Pretty good.
Yeah, Gogeta is just one target at this point. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
My day today.
Whoa, I died from that.
Look strong.
Please revive me, though.
It can't be. Even unfused might isn't enough to win.
I got hit by that directly. Oh, okay. Buu Saga duo.
Ah, The warrior prince. Retreat. The way I was before.
Oh no! Take that, Goku.
Now you've really done it. A foolish fight. Serious. You'll have no hope of defeating me if that's all you got.
Mm-hmm. Take that, Goku. Come on. Swap.
Can you hear me? What? How? I should be the strongest.
Oh. Oh, okay, here we go. Is Vegeta gonna go 3, or is he just gonna go flat out to 4? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, he's going to 4. Okay.
It's Super Saiyan 4.
I mean, it makes sense if he could go 3, and I understand like people have made concept art about it, but it's like, yeah, but technically, not at all within the actual pages or any of the shows or movies has he ever actually gone 3.
I am being pushed? How is this possible? Darn it!
How is this possible?
Can't be!
Goku, stop being resilient. There we go.
That power is insane!
Okay, what next? Okay, Goku's gonna get up. Okay, it's 4. Gotcha.
This is Super
I will
Saiyan 4.
say that one thing about Super, when I saw the clip, it's like, okay, Goku's going Super
I'll
Saiyan
go
Blue.
at full power.
Well, I've never tried this combination before, then I'm like, wait, what combination? And Goku's going Kaioken, I'm thinking, oh shit. Because then the first question everyone asks is, well, why do you evolve in Super Saiyan? But then I think he goes ahead and explains it anyways.
It's no use.
Kaioken's essentially turning on the Bunsen burner, but that doesn't mean it's more intense. It just burns out faster.
I lost.
Ah.
Because I think it's been explained, it's like Super Saiyan is all about energy being, you know, pushed outward. So that's like your energy literally erupting out, and that's what gives you your aura. But Divine Key for Super Saiyan Red and Blue, that's about aura control. So Kaioken quite literally takes the aura that's under control and essentially turns it into a Super Saiyan aura.
But it doesn't work on me.
You say, think so?
Oh, that's a
what
good
I
combination.
think.
Hurt a little.
It's more or less.
Like a Goku Norman.
Actually, Kaioken's supposed to just increase your already natural strength by basically evoking, you know, Kaio, which is God. And that's why when you see Goku's aura flare up, it's like, oh no, see, that's his normal blue aura. But Kaioken literally gives him that much. But it also jacks up his body.
This is getting fun.
Yeah, but you get muscular Goku that way.
I remember when Goku was showing his,
I'll fight you at a level that's even higher
the
than
ascended Super Saiyan level, but it wasn't Super Saiyan 2 to Gohan in the hyperbolic time period where he just bulks up his muscles.
Super Saiyan Grade 3. That's what it is.
Grade 3? Yeah, I guess.
Whoa! You're really well trained, aren't you?
I guess that means every subsequent Super Saiyan level is now a grade of B. Here's grade 3, here's Prime, and here's Rid. Here's your Super Saiyan ceremony.
Here's a Super Saiyan Rizz.
No, that's what Chi-Chi and Bulma get. Heyo!
There you go.
Man, if only I finished what needed to be done.
Actually, for being honest, Vegeta got all the Rizz. Goku had...
No Rizz.
He had... Although I will say it's actually interesting that by the end of the series, I actually didn't realize this until she's like, wait a second, they both had 2 kids each.
This isn't good.
Because honestly, when they made Bola canon in Dragon Ball Z Super proper, it's like, oh, so Bola is canon.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if Pan was technically canon, the final episodes of Dragon Ball Z where, you know, Pan, you know, Goku's grandkid. We did another time leap. And wouldn't you know it, now there's a 4-year-old kid. Gohan's been happily married. Goten grew up, Trunks grew up, Bulma got real old, and Vegeta didn't.
Vegeta never loses its Rizz.
Well, Vegeta actually explains that it's like, oh, that's another perk about being a Saiyan. We maintain our youth so we can allow ourselves to grow stronger and fight again. To which it's like, yeah, suddenly Bulma's wishes on the Dragon Balls to literally make her look younger and do cosmetic stuff suddenly seems justified. She just wants to look good for her husband.
That is definitely a thought process there. Though Chi-Chi in Super, Chi-Chi in Super doesn't look like she's any older though. The hairstyle makes her look older, but it's not. But she doesn't actually look older. There's a scene where she's on the bed sleeping next to Goku, when she doesn't have the little hair bonnet thing, and she looks like Dragon Ball Chi-Chi. I'm talking about like post time skip. Things to consider and think about. But go ahead.
I lost my train of thought. Don't worry, I'll get it back. Let's see. Let me see if I can wave down the train. Let's see.
Okay. All right. So the child trains to challenge their parent. The parent trains to foster growth in their child. Now help both of them. All right. This one you get to fight Videl in. Ooh.
But yeah, I was gonna say for Bulma, it's like at least Bulma didn't have to raise an army, declare basically war against all the free nations of the world in order to find these magic Dragon Balls. Although it does make me wonder, considering in Super, Bulma's essentially like Batman / Lex Luthor / Iron Man. She can just,
out in the open too.
Exactly. She's just brazenly, she does whatever she wants. She effectively just strolls around like she owns the place, but she's not too arrogant or cocky about it, except when it comes to her taste in food. Except that one time Vegeta introduced Whis to ramen and he goes, haha, I finally got the one up on my woman. Because Whis is like, I don't know, Bulma's shown me a whole lot of good food. You'd really have to do something interesting. He goes, behold this. And Bulma goes, really? A ramen cup? Whis goes, well, all right, I'll bite.
Let's make it a
Then he goes, oh,
this is
scrumptious.
Okay, ready, go!
I must beat my younger self.
So strong.
Oh no, it's the Kakatot.
I won't go down yet.
Yeah, Gohan's not here.
Is this it? But I don't want to give up. Goten, it's dangerous here. Run.
It's okay. You can leave it all to me, Videl.
Goten, why are you talking to yourself?
So adorable.
Goten is just Videl's voice actress.
Yeah, but he's so adorable. It's like, I hope he gets to a pulp.
You know Goten's actually a teenager, right?
In the show?
Yeah.
Wait, is he?
Yeah.
Wait, how far along are they? I didn't think it jumped like that much.
Too strong. Looks like I needed to
Because
train
this all
more.
takes place like right after Boo, right? So that means Goten and Trunks should be like 6 and 7.
Nope.
Whoa, this guy's serious.
Well, I'm talking about Super, because Super had them looking midget-sized too.
I'm getting really hungry.
Yeah, they did. So my question is like, wait, how long is Super? I mean, I know Goku and Vegeta trained for, actually they trained for a year in the chamber, or actually a few years, without showering.
Ah, come on. Trunks, stop it.
Excuse me.
Am I losing?
Yeah, beat up
Yes.
beat up the small child. Okay, you know what? Ultra Instinct time.
Come on, your future self literally broke space and time in order to try and save his future. So buck up.
I trained with my dad. It'll take more than this to beat me.
I'm telling my dad on you.
Oh no, don't. I actually fear him.
What was that for?
Shut up, Damien. Stupid Damien. Alright, so we gotta, in order to get through this one, we need to clear within 10 minutes.
Now, I'll defeat
Oh,
you.
Hercule.
Looks like you're not bad.
Ah, son of a bitch!
I won't be fooled by this trick. I'll fight real the next time.
Diarrhea!
Joke foot.
Dynamite kick!
Yeah. Da-da-da-da. Oh.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da,
I need the machine gun kick over here.
Pretty good. Now this is what fighting is about.
Beating up powerless humans.
Didn't think I'd be pushed this.
Remember, Goku is an equal opportunity beat upper.
Damn it.
He believes in equal rights and equal fights.
Is Super Saiyan 2 not good enough?
Super Saiyajin.
This can't be.
Oh wait, gotta go over here now. Whoopsie.
Super Saiyajin.
Good. All right, let's see. Ooh, this is opening.
God.
Oh my god!
Oh, we're going to Planet Vegeta for some reason. Planet Vegetas, the land of the Vegeta. It's just a place full of Taco Bells.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's Planet Vegeta.
Now that just
Yeah,
sounds.
can I have 1,000 vagitas? What? Vagitas. I want 1,000 vagitas right here. And large Coke. That's like the first episode of Family Guy. Now that was
Looks like
some
I'll be
fun
facing you
shit.
now.
That is so mean what the
Here I
game did.
go. You're a Saiyan
Yeah, I
too?
mean, look, it made Goku white.
So, are you as excited to fight as I am? Kakarot, is that really you? Is that really you, Kakarot?
Okay, at least I got rid of Raditz.
All right.
Yep, at least you got rid of your radish.
Finish this fight. Damn it! Not going to let you get away.
Oh, why is Whis here?
Well, obviously he wants his radish.
Oof,
It's
oof.
up to me. I will change the future.
Gotcha.
That was quite good. I'm impressed.
Do you think Goku and Piccolo could have actually beat Raditz if Goku knew the Kaioken back on Earth before Raditz attacked?
Hindsight's 2020. We would never know.
Well, if you could. I do like a good speculation.
Though, I see your
Okay. Ooh.
training is bearing
I have a
I
feeling.
mean, like, going back to Roshi, just showing off to that beat again. It's the fact that, okay, so the moon, the surface area of the moon is comparable to the United States, which means to blow up the moon in its entirety means that actually, that's an area that would probably be actually comparable to at least a continent. So, you know, he could at least take out Australia. Roshi can one-punch Australia off the face of the earth. Take that, Saitama.
That was surprising. Pretty good.
At this channel, we do not condone anime rivalries. We do, however, find them entertaining.
Come on, take Goku out. Take him out.
Not good. Didn't think I'd be pushed this much. I don't believe this. That power is insane.
Come on, Goku. You're holding out on us. You clearly have gone blue before.
You're starting to catch on. Starting to.
All right, that's another one down. Yeah, there we go. So we took the parent and child both out in the same section. All right,
You have
next.
to finish off the bloodline.
I'm sorry, last part that we played this one. I sounded so out of it. I was really tired that day. I'm really hoping that we don't have that same issue where we kind of ran out of things to talk about. I'm more talking to the viewer, Ben. I know you know that I know. Things were weird last week. All right, heated, furious, Ultimate battle. Broly. Broly, awaken as Super Saiyan. Stop Broly before he destroys everything. And we gotta clear it with Revive Goku surviving.
Quick, but locate the nearest Chile and then throw her at him.
Sir, this is Z Broly.
Well then.
He killed his father, you gotta remember that.
Yeah, but if he broke the mind control thing, then it's not gonna count for shit. Yeah, good job, Paragus. Instead of trying to give your boy therapy or something, you just put a mind control device on him.
Broly!
Personality, though?
Sure would be nice to have some competition.
Broly!
So
Finish him off! Yeah, but you know, it's funny though. It's funny though that we have two different versions of Paragus. One that is virtuous and one that is scummy. And the only reason why...
One actually makes sense, though. The one in Super actually makes his actions to be justified simply because he knows what Broly's rage does. So it's like, it makes sense that he would do that, but he had no other means of controlling it because it's like a zookeeper trying to take on a gorilla. You need to even the odds. So what do? You get a tranquilizer. Or in this case, a shock collar.
Like, I'm not saying Paragus in Super was like a saint, but what he was doing was a lot better than his Z counterpart in the movie, where he just like flat out, oh, I'm gonna unleash Broly to go kill all our enemies. No, they were kind of stuck on the planet and kind of were assuming that nothing else was gonna be there.
Well, it's interesting because within Broly, because I'm remembering, he specifically crafted the device just so that he could stop Broly from doing that. Because remember, Broly wasn't actually a part of his plans for his revenge against Vegeta. He wanted Vegeta to stay on the planet so the comet could take him out. Because apparently he didn't think to research as to how Vegeta survived this long with, you know, Frieza being destroyed and everything. To realize it's like, he could probably survive that.
What did you expect was going to happen? We all ganged up on Broly. Of course he's going to go down that quickly.
And then the only reason why he just finally threw his hands up in the air and decided to leave the planet is because he says, well, the cat's out of the bag, the dog's off the leash, and sorry, son, but you're a liability at this point. So I guess by such logic, yes, he was entirely scummy in the movie, only because he was willing to sacrifice his son, only because when he found he couldn't find a way to control him efficiently, or get him under control, he just says, yep, I'm a dad. And then he dad.
Broly, I'm going to go get the milk.
I'm going to go find the legendary super milk. It'll be a long journey, but I'll be back one day, son. Your dad, let me help you. Oh, well, that's okay, son. I insist.
I want to talk to
him. Made him take out the milk. The Paragus may have wanted to go get the milk, but Broly made him.
I hardly did anything in that match, and we ended up getting the ultimate finish.
See, hard work pays off.
Kakarot.
This is Broly be like, you're trying to get the legendary space milk. Let me come along.
Legendary space milk. Sheila. I mean, what?
Broly, wrong continuity.
I wonder if that Broly would actually have been tamed by Sheila and
no,
her
I think he was
stretchy
too.
armor.
I know. Z Broly does not bend the knee to anyone. There is almost an inherent thing I like more. I kind of like. I lean more liking Z Broly than Super Broly, just because of how savage he was. By the way,
yeah.
By the way,
thing, he represents the worst of the Saiyan race because he's honestly bloodthirsty. Because Paragus even says he represented everything that a Saiyan and a father could want in his Saiyan son. You know, born with the power to make him proud. But he did realize, he goes, yeah, there was something honestly dark about it. It was violent and threatening. It's like, isn't that the entirety of your race, though, Paragus, my boy?
All because Goku wouldn't shut up as a baby.
Actually, I heard a comment about that saying it's like, oh, well, the reason why Broly actually gets angry at Goku, or the mention of it, is because he was stabbed as a child, as a baby, by King Vegeta. And so people think, oh, well, the theory goes that, well, since he was stabbed, whenever he hears Goku's name or anyone mentions it, he imagines, getting stabbed, and he was almost killed because of King Vegeta stabbing him. So it's like, yeah, that's interesting. If anyone actually mentioned it.
Mm-hmm. The movie really framed it that Goku's incessant crying is what drove him over the edge.
And Goku cried.
All right.
A lot.
Okay, so we got
3 hours.
we got we got 3 great apes we need to take down, and I think they're in
All the grapes.
Yeah, all the grapes. Let's go.
We're gonna crush these grapes.
But like
You see the grape, I'm gonna smash it.
and I think with enough power scaling, Super Broly would probably lose to Z Broly, just because Z Broly doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't tire. You just have to outmuscle Z Broly because he's like the Hulk. He's just like the Hulk.
Offense, but remember the beginning of the movie. Remember what has King Kai literally shitting his pants. The narrator says the entirety of South Galaxy has been destroyed.
Yeah.
And at the rate it blinked out like that, it's like,
So strong.
I assume Broly must have gone on one hell of a rampage, which makes me wonder, Paragus, how the hell did you get him to calm down from that? No, there's no way he was just in that little blue-haired form that he had, that purple and blue-haired kind of form that he had, that pseudo-Saiyan look. There's no way he was in that form when he took on an entirety of a galaxy, wiping out all that life. Unless you just want to assume that it's like, oh, well, it's been attacked or ravaged rather than quote-unquote destroyed, because it's like, that's literally celestial bodies. That's gravitational forces even more powerful than a Saiyan can handle. And you mean to tell me that this mofo, this tall-ass blonde elephant-sized fucker, decided to just say, I'll blow it up. That would mean Broly actually would be the strongest character in all of Z, if not all of Super. Because until we saw Super Saiyan God, having ripples that would destroy planets in Goku and Beerus's match,
Yeah.
I do say that Broly's literally one-time rampage, destroying a whole southern quadrant of a galaxy, is kind of more impressive. No offense, Beerus. Then again, Beerus has to restrain himself. I assume he could actually do that. At that point, Broly literally was at a level of a god of destruction. And his power could only grow. Keep that in mind, too. But honestly, seeing the way that how Super handled Broly, I could imagine, with proper training, because essentially Broly is just untapped potential. But he has lots of good instincts. But I talk too much.
Oh no.
Again,
I'm just trying to focus on this here.
I don't nearly nerd out about this stuff. If I was gonna nerd out about anything, it'd be Godzilla.
Hey, we have giant kaiju monsters here.
Yeah, but I mean, great apes are big and all, but they're no King Kong. I mean, maybe Peter Jackson's King Kong. I mean, I'm betting that a monstrous Kong could actually maybe handle his own non-Super Saiyan leveled Ozaru, perhaps, if he had the axe. Trust me, if that axe can absorb radiation, I believe it could absorb ki blasts, because technically that is radiation. Not nuclear radiation, but it is radiation. So there we go. Maybe he may not be able to win, but I do believe he could hold his own. Like, go up against Vegeta during the Saiyan saga as an Ozaru.
Sonic? What am I fighting?
Lots of energy blasts. You have to give credit to the people who do voice acting in this, because it's like, all that screaming, you people are going ham all the time. I hope your throat therapist is getting its due.
Well, at this point, with the amount of dialogue they do, I wouldn't doubt they're at the point where they could just say, just reuse the soundbite I did last year, and that should be good enough. Because I'm starting to see more and more of that now, where lines are being reused across different games. so they don't have to constantly
Yeah. I mean, it's cheaper that way when you think about it.
be. I'm okay at
Rather than
this
just,
point.
you know,
I'm okay with that at this point. Whoa.
I mean, you can't exactly have a game like this be laid out like how God of War and God of War Ragnarok are, where you have to have so many lines, like literally so many lines that your voice actors are literally just like normal actors, because they have to also go and do motion capture for their scenes, and they do all their lines, and they have so many takes, and they have to do, you know, idle sequences and things like that.
The blessing and curse about video game voice acting is that a lot of it is just done sometimes at home, where they're just where they end up having just to be hey, these are your lines, just say them into the microphone, and you're not going to be bounced off by anybody else. You're just follow the lines. So sometimes it's not like natural where they're having a conversation. No, they're just doing a line where they're like, oh, take that, Sonic, and then you have no feedback of him talking back to you, unlike a TV show.
Boy.
All right. The return of the Great Ape Fest. That super festival is back. This time, the golden Great Ape appears. Protect Earth from the wild giant apes. Coolio. So, stipulation for this one is... clear with Jocko and Pan surviving.
Actually, you know what would have been interesting in Dragon Ball Super, although I'm not saying it would be the best idea, but I'm saying it could have been an interesting moment for Dragon Ball Super. Instead of just making sometimes
Believe it or not,
weird
I'm a
filler
martial
episodes,
artist.
they could have actually taken ideas from the Dragon Ball Z movies and actually tried to make some of them canon.
They did.
We could have actually had, well, for how many of them though?
2 movies.
Which ones?
Golden Frieza and Battle of the Gods.
Well, yeah, but it essentially recapped those. Those don't exactly count because it's like, yeah, those were already movies, and then they just basically recapped them almost point for point. Those do not count. I'm talking about something like introducing Tapion or Bojack.
Oh,
or,
you're talking about
I
the
mean-
original Z stuff. Well, that they're technically doing that now. For all we know, the next Dragon Ball movie is going to be with Cooler. And Cooler will be officially
you might as
canon.
well.
Yeah. You have Godes and Cooler.
But I mean, if you wanted to add a more mystical aspect, you could totally do a story with Tapion from the I forget what it's called.
Wrath of the Dragon.
That's the one. Although it's kind of a strange name for it, considering it's like, yeah, but this is a story based off of Tapion. You know, the guy that gives Trunks his sword. You know, where's that story, huh? Where's that story? Where does Trunks get a sword? Or does this young Trunks never get a sword?
They tried to allude to that with the end credits where they're like showed Trunks in the future with the sword, but that was really lazily done.
Again, it's just like, come on, you could totally make Tapion a thing because Hirudegan was, you know, an evil kaiju, evil dark devil being from like beyond the stars. You know, basically Boo, but bigger.
Janemba, you mean? Janemba, but more terrifying looking and a cockroach?
Yeah. Well, that's because Janemba was like a fusion of Frieza, Boo, and Cell. Mostly Cell. I remember Fusion Reborn. I thought Janemba was kind of sick, although he just doesn't say much. Like, at all.
That's all. That's all you hear.
He
Yeah.
He laughs and he grunts. His fat version says more. But again, it's like Boo, but yellow. It's banana flavored Boo. It's Boonana. It's banana flavored.
I boop you in the head. I kick you in the head.
Oh, look at the giant Ozaru. Look at that little snoot. It shall be booped. Prepare your snoot. It shall be booped.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Hey, thought about joining the Galaxy Patrol?
Oh, Jocko, when did you get here?
Oh, right. Jocko, you're breathing. Hooray.
Behold the super elite!
So Jocko's basically like a Diet Zero version of the Ginyu Force, but for good.
I take that as offensive. I'm actually hero. And my poses are totally cooler than Ginyu's.
No, Jocko, you're literally somewhere between a bean sprout and a twig. I don't know
And-
whether you're going to be eaten or snapped.
And you're
Or
saying that's an insult?
I'm very proud of my figure, thank you. It's important for someone to keep in a good shape like mine, and I'm a specimen of perfection.
Oh no, shooting out blasts like Godzilla.
Don't do anything to my wife while you're away on your trip. Hmm? And he's like, oh, please, like I would touch your wife. And Bulma's like, what was that? The way Bulma gets spiteful sometimes is it's very humorous. It's like, yep, this is Dragon Ball.
Take that, Toulouse. Oh, Bardock. This is grade 8 Bardock here. There we go. Back on the floor you go.
Does him in the ground?
Oh.
I notice these whenever I edit too. It's like, don't you mean the ground? I mean, I know what you're talking about, but
We as a human species do not say what we mean.
that is true. No, here's a fun fact. In nearly every public setting, literally 9 times out of 10, actually no, 9.9 times out of 10, whenever someone says sorry in a public setting, they never mean it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Try to actually say otherwise.
I'm sorry. Oh man.
You're not helping it. You're not helping your case here.
Oh man.
You're only making it worse.
Of course.